As one of the 5.1 million viewers who streamed Clarkson's Farm on Amazon Prime, I felt it was essential to go and take a look at the diddly squat shop. The rustic premises are situated just a stone's throw away from Jeremy Clarkson's land where he films all the action. When I drove in, I was astonished to see people everywhere. Hundreds had flocked to pick up some of Jeremy's 64 famous produce, which is often spotted on the television series. Overwhelmed by the hustle and bustle, I found myself getting carried away, grabbing all sorts to put into my basket before I was left astonished by the jaw-dropping total at the till. My eyes were immediately met with a huge sign which read "Diddly Squat" before I caught a glimpse of the boutique. Within seconds you are drawn to the tiny outbuilding that appears to hold a dozen customers at a time. However, I was forced to join a queue where I stood for 2 hours in the freezing cold. Despite the blistering weather conditions, everyone who stood around me appeared overjoyed. There was a magical feeling of excitement in the air. To my complete shock, every few minutes more people joined the mammoth line which welcomed people all day and never appeared to get shorter. As I turned to my right, I chatted to an American couple who jetted over from Los Angeles and told me a friend of ours had come a few months back and they said the corner was right round there, pointing to the other side of the car park. I can't wait to buy some of his, Jeremy's, beer. It is like a dream come true. Oh my gosh. I am dying to try Hawkston. We literally planned our trip to the UK just to come down here. When I got closer to the doors, I was surprised at how tiny it was. It was half the size of a corner shop. The pressure was on as it was 1 in 1 out, but there were people everywhere which made it hard to leisurely browse. All I could think about was those poor individuals standing in the pouring rain to await their turn. From top to bottom, the shelves were stacked to the brim, from novelty cards to branded merchandise to pots of honey and candles which had very crude sayings plastered across the tin. After spending 15 minutes taking an extensive look at what was to offer, I made my way to the checkout. I picked up a jar of honey, £12.20, a Hawkston cider case, £30, a Hawkston lager case, £28, a canvas shopping tote bag, £18.50, a terrain mug and fudge, £18.50, chili pasta sauce, £5.80, and habanero chili sauce, £5.80. After I had picked up the essentials, I made my way outside where you could sit down and enjoy refreshments. There were lots of tables available for people to sit down and overlook the stunning backdrop of the chipping Norton countryside.